Hey, welcome to the first video in the series for doing our CO2 cartridge cars. This is going to be the build for doing one out of plastic. If you see on my screen right now, I have the plan for doing one out of wood. Okay, the only difference is this block is 10 inches long, and our 3D printers, corner to corner, can handle a 10-inch long if it comes to a point. But if you have any type of round bull nose on the front, it will be too long. So what we're going to do is we're actually adjusting the parameters of this, and we're going to make your block 9 inches just to make sure that we have the right size. And we're also going to adjust the size of the axles. So ours is going to be a little bit different. All the rest of your videos are going to be the same. So this is the only video that's going to be different. We're going to set the size of your block and the axles just a little different than the rest. And that way you're good to go. So how do we build our block? First thing we're going to do is you're going to open up your Onshape new document, and we are going to go in, and I'll do that. I'm already open, so I'm just going to do a new part studio in here. And when you hit new document, it's taking you to a new part studio. Okay, you are going to call yours here plastic, CO2 plastic car. So this is if you're going to plan on having us or doing it yourself, or submitting the plans and have us 3D print your car. Plastic. Okay. I need to learn how to spell better or type better. Okay. We have our title. We're going to start by drawing a general rectangle, and then we're going to do an extrude. So I'm going to click on my sketch tool up here. That opens up. First thing we need to do, as always, it's going to tell us select a sketch plane. We want to draw our rectangle on the top sketch plane. Okay. It's going to be this one. If you have a hard time seeing that, you can rotate. You can click on the top here and click top view. Okay. Let's confirm it. In our sketch pane on the left, it's saying we're on the top plane. That's perfect. Now, we are going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to grab the rectangle tool. Yours probably says corner rectangle. We don't want that. We want a center rectangle. You can also use a hotkey on your keyboard. Just hit R. I'll do that, and it will give you the rectangle tool. Okay. Now we're going to start the center of our rectangle right here and the center of our top plane. Okay. I'm going to make this a random size, just make it look longer than it is tall, because we'll type in the dimensions. Now my length is going to be 9 inches. I hit 9 and enter. And then my width is of my bottom of this is the bottom and the top view, because we're looking at it from the top. My width is going to be 1 7/8. So I can type 1 plus 7/8, or I could do it with the decimal, which 7/8 is 0.875. Okay. So either way is going to get you the same size block. Hit enter and your block is locked in. Okay. I'm going to rotate my view a little bit, and it's flat. Now we need to bring this block up 2.5 inches tall. So in order to make this 3D, we're just going to go over here and grab the extrude tool. We're still in sketch 1. Before we get much farther, let's do this. Let's label this bottom rectangle. Okay. You could call it bottom rectangle. You could call it bottom block, bottom view, however you want. But bottom rectangle, we want to reference this later on. So if we need to change the dimensions on here, we can. Okay. Maybe we make this, we change our mind and we want to do it as a wood car. So by having the bottom rectangle labeled, I could just go back in here, and if I change it, I don't want to do plastic anymore, I want to do it a wood car, I can make this 10 inches long and everything adjusts and we're good to go. Okay. So that's why we want to make sure that we can go back to any layer and make some changes and adjustments later on, and we label things. So I can go to my extrude tool now. I still have my menu bar up. I go to my extrude tool. It's going to auto select this box. If it doesn't, I'm in my extrude tool. It's asking me what I want to do. I can click on this rectangle, go anywhere in the shaded gray area, click on the rectangle, and there's my block. This is not the right height. This defaults to 1 inch. If yours is not saying 1 inch, if yours is in metric, you have to go up to the 3 lines here and change your workspace units to metric. Okay. and that's going to be right here. You change it to from metric to inches. I'm sorry, because we want this in imperial, at least for now. If you can do yours in metric as well, you just have to use the dimensions off the sheet for the rules. I don't have those in this tutorial. So mine is already in inches. We're going to change the height of this. Oops, let me go back. Okay. I had clicked out of there. So I'm going to hit escape. If you're still in your extrude, perfect. But here's my extrude. I'm just going to double click on here in my navigation plane on the left. It's set for 1 inch. I need to change that to 2.5 inches tall. Okay. That is the height of our block. Okay. We can see it in an isometric view here, 3D view. I'm going to just finish out right here. And we have, so far we have our block made. You're going to go into the next video, which is the wedge. And in that video, you're going to see that we're going to cut a taper out of your block. That video is made with 10 inches long because that's the one from the wood block, but that's no big deal. Yours is going to be the same process. The only difference is yours is 1 inch shorter. So thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.